Hey guys, what's going on? MacBus here, bringing you my OLT Round 1 matches. Um, get that out of here. I don't want to see a translation. Anyway, shit. The replays won't upload for some reason, so I have to do a live replay. Um, it's a bit of a shame because I can't pause it or anything, but it will have to do. So looking at our teams, Azu can come through. I am Belly Drum because I love Belly Drum Azumarill. And Garrett can potentially come through as long as I weaken Pharaoh significantly. Anyway, what's going on here? It's going really fast, so let's wait till it slows the fuck down. Heatran is a big problem for him. Um, Latias is his switch in, and normally that's not something that you do. He has HP fighting, and it does nothing because I am quite heavily invested in HP. I get a Toxic off, and I go for Taunt, predicting the Talonflame. I do not want it coming in and roosting. Um, anyway, and I just go for Fire Blast to get some damage on him. He hits me with a HP fighting. I'm being very reckless with this Heatran. I should have taunted there, but I went for Flash Cannon. Anyway, he's going to go for Roost. I calced the Draco, and it definitely would not have killed me, based on the damage that Heatran took from HP fighting. So I can get my rocks up, and I want to keep that around just for Talonflame, just in case he defaults his bus away. I taunt his laddie here to prevent him from roosting on the switch, and I just sack Heatran. I was going to die to rocks anyway, so it's all good. I go out to Azu, and I think, alright, it's fucking time. Take the Side Shock, yum that up completely, get off a Belly Drum, and here we go. Predict the Pharaoh, because you know what? He's going to it, and he does. I get that correct, and it was very nice. Though now I will just die to, well, I would have died before, to Talonflame's Brave Bird, but it's fine. He goes to Hera here. This was a misplay because it just dies. Talonflame comes in. He can kill me with a Brave Bird, but I want him dead. So I go to Garchomp, and he eats the skin and dies. And he would have just died to the recoil anyway. In comes Clefable. Garchomp's done enough, so I go for Earthquake just to get some damage. And I found out he's not completely physically defensive. So Garchomp will be able to 2-hit KO. The next 20 or so turns are just... I should have taunted there. That was a really bad move. It slowed the game down a lot. I go for Taunt, and the following turns... it's frozen. It's just Moonblasting, him Moonblasting / Flamethrowing, and me soft-boiling, taunting, and knocking off to weaken him a little bit. I want to get him down to... I was thinking I want to get him down to 70% so Kyurem could sweep with Ice Beam. I'd want to taunt him, come in with Kyurem, and have 2 turns of taunt left, so I could Ice Beam once, he wouldn't be able to recover, then Ice Beam again, and he'd die. Of course, if I did that and I went out to Kyurem, he could switch out to Rhyperior and sack that, then come back in. So I thinking about it, I actually ran some calcs, and Gara can 2-hit KO at +1, and he wouldn't be able to kill me with what's it called? Anyway, my thought here was like, all right, I'll taunt him, go to Gara, come in, and no, I'll taunt him on a turn that I would die to burn and his attack. Go to Gara, go for Waterfall, it'd do half, then go for it again. Let's just skip to where it happens. Oh no, the Rhyperior comes out first. I do the safe thing of going for Will-O-Wisp. He predicts that nicely, and just goes to Clefable. Now I need to taunt this again because it's soft-boiling, would just be a pain in the ass. I think now is when I decide to sack Mew. Yeah, I go for knockoff, and I take the Moonblast and die to burn. Alright, I'm thinking, alright, now's the time for Gara. So I go out, and I think I can 2-hit KO with Clefable with Waterfall. But he sacks Rhyperior. Good play. Except I have the Dragon Dance. So I go for Dragon Dance as he soft-boils. And I'm not going to Mega Evolve because I don't want to be weak to Moonsack. And Waterfall to it KOs it easily, and he forfeits. All right, I would have been able to kill Laddie with Earthquake. Because these are instant replays, the result is going to be on the screen when I change tabs. So avert your eyes for like 5 seconds. All right, look again. He brings stall, and I'm thinking that's fine. I've got Gardevoir, I've got the taunt, it's fine. I have 3 things that can deal with Venusaur, and Thunderous, Mew, and Gardevoir. I actually knew his Victini was a Will-O-Wisp set, but I decided that I didn't really need Tyranitar. So I get my rocks up, get him with a Pursuit. Chansey comes in. He's going for rocks. So I switch out and go to my yummy. But he predicts that and goes to Gliscor. Or he predicted Drill. I'm not sure. Anyway, he switches out to Venusaur here. I predict that and go to Gardevoir. Gardevoir. I'm just going to go for Psyshock here. And luckily, he stays in and takes a shitload of damage. And I take a Sludge Bomb. Didn't really enjoy that. Now I'm starting to shit my pants because I realized, fuck, Quagsire is going to destroy me. Go to Gardevoir here. I switch from Gardevoir to Tita. Eat up that Bolt Strike. And I go for Roar for some reason. I have no idea. I should have Stone Edged if I thought he'd stay in. But anyway, Chansey comes in, go for Stone Edge, and he gets free rocks. That is a pain in the ass because now Gardevoir is dead. Unless he defogs the rocks away for some reason. Skarmory comes in. I just go for Play Rough. And I go for Belly Drum here. I've kind of given up because the only way I can break through Quagsire is when he defogs the rocks away, or I get a crit with Play Rough, or he chokes here and doesn't recover. Please choke. Korby, please. But no, he does not. He recovers. The next few turns are just me Play Roughing, him recovering, then he gets a Toxic on me. I go to Mew. I should have predicted the Gliscor here because the Taunt or Knockoff was obvious. But instead I go for Psychic. And then I go for Ice Beam here, nice and retarded. It's fine though, if I predicted the Chansey and went for Low Kick, it wouldn't have mattered because Low Kick does like 20-something%. 22, actually. I go out to the Drill and just go for Iron Head. There's not a whole lot I can do. I need to... he defogs here. Alright, so Gardevoir can come in and drop a hot one. But it's going to be difficult to get Gardevoir in. Like, I'll need to sack something. Or come in on a predicted recovering move. Now it's just a whole lot of switching. And yeah, nothing is really happening. I go to Drill predicting Chansey, and yeah, nice, got that right, except I can't fucking do anything because Skarm's at full health. Oh no, it's at 75. Now it's at full health. Spoilers alert. Anyway, he roosts up. I go to Thunderous. I go for Nasty Plot. And I go for Focus Blast. I actually have no idea how much that would have done. That might have been out of here. We'll have no idea. But he does get Amnesia, so that's a problem. He still might be under the impression that I have Taunt, so that's why he switched out. And he gets his rocks back up, so now Gardevoir is dead. I can't get my rocks back up, so he has no reason to defog. Rock Slide does nothing. He gets some spikes up. In comes Quag as I go for Swords Dance again. Should have Earthquaked. It only does 43 though, so it's not too much of a problem. I'll need a crit here, but I don't get one. He recovers. I get the crit this turn, but I also get a minimum roll. Would not have mattered in the slightest. Anyway, I go out to Mew, and I think maybe I can get a Spitif drop. That would be nice. Here I try to make a try-hard play of predicting the Skarm. There's no point for him to do it there. And I go for Low Kick, and it does do 22%. So yeah, no point in staying around. So I forfeit. Game 3 is coming up, so unless you want to know the result, avert your eyes. Ah, shit, I should not have closed that. Anyway, Battle 3. You can look. I brought the Explosion Lander's team because it's fun as fuck. He leads with Lander. It's probably Scarf because he has Tarak and Pharaoh for rocks. So I stay in and get my rocks up. They'll be very useful for a Charizard. And I'm going to be able to pressure his Laddie heaps. I switch to Charizard, predicting his rocks. I don't want him to be Thunder Wave, so I just go straight for Flare Blitz. And Tarak takes a shitload of damage. I'm going to go to Landorus here because it is the most expendable member of my team. I could predict the Stone Edge and go to Drill, but it was too risky in my opinion. He goes out to Landorus here as I go to Drill on the Stone Edge. But yeah, he goes for U-turn and kills my Landorus. He goes out to Tarak because it is very threatening to my team. He is banded based on the damage. So I'm going to go to Azur and go for Aqua Jet. He goes for Quick Attack, sacking his Tarak. Probably not wanting me to Belly Drum up. I decided to not Belly Drum just in case he went for Power Whip here. And I just need damage on this. Any of my last 5 Pokemon will be able to come through. So, yeah, he gets some seeds on me. I go out to Charizard, predicting either a Protect or a Power Whip. And he goes Power Whip. I'm going to go for Dragon Dance here, because he doesn't have Thunder Wave, so there's not a whole lot he can do. And he goes out to Laddie. I don't think he's going to be Scarfed. He's got Scarfed Lando and Banded Tarak. He needs the defog. I go for Dragon Claw. I do get a crit. It wouldn't have mattered too much. I do outspeed. I'm jolly. He probably would have stayed in there, predicting to outspeed me. Anyway, I'm just playing everything safe now. Go for Flare Blitz on the Pharaoh, but he switched out to Charizard. He has a Pharaoh here again. I'm going to go for Flare Blitz. Not going to try and predict the Laddie, like I said, but I do die to Iron Bastards. I go out to Greninja here because if he goes to Laddie, I win. If he goes to Gren, it's a speed tie, unless he has HP Fire, in which case I outspeed. I hit him with a Grass Knot, he dies, so I have no idea if that was a speed tie or not. And goes to Laddie, and it dies to an Ice Beam. So, GG's Korby. They were very enjoyable battles through to round 2. I could have come through at the end with Dragonite if I lost the speed tie, or with Scarf Drill. Yeah, thanks for watching, friends. I'll catch you guys next time.